Well, Ben, looking forward into next week, we have a grain stocks report coming up. What are your expectations for this report? Are there any shakeups that you might see that could impact these harvest time prices?
Yeah, so you're right. So next Monday, the September 30th, we get the September 1 grain stocks report. So even though it's coming in at the end of September, it's really a point in time for the beginning of September. This report is always kind of a little bit of a market shakeup report from the standpoint that for corn and soybeans, this represents the end of the year. So the end of the 23-24 marketing year. Historically, these reports have caused a lot of uncertainty in the market because it's USDA's opportunity to go back and revise all 4 quarters of grain stocks reports. So they can go back and revise grain stocks from last December if they want. If they feel, well, I shouldn't say if they want. If they have the evidence to justify it, they can do that, right? This is the only time of the year where they can do all 4 quarters at the same time. The other thing that they can do and have done in the past and could do again this year is when you get to the end of the year, you have a pretty good idea of what demand was. And if demand or if use was either higher or lower than what you thought, plus you have either elevated or depressed grain stocks, that implies either a higher or lower yield, respectively, of what production was in 2023. So this is USDA's opportunity to also go back and say, hey, last year's corn and soybean production was maybe higher or lower than what we
Mm.
anticipated.